What's up, guys? Summer shredding, episode
9.
8. Oh, you tried.
So close.
We're doing a couples workout today, couples arm day. We're gonna be going in. We're gonna be hitting biceps and triceps. Here, show me tricep. I can't get mine. Killer. All right. So we're walking to the gym as always. Now it's gorgeous out today. I'll take you through an arm workout that will leave you. What are you doing back there?
Nothing.
Will leave you unable to move your arms for like the next 2 days. So let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome to this couples arm workout. So this workout, perfect for guys and girls if you're looking to either tone up your arms or put on some copious amounts of muscle. So Maria and I will be going through these. We did a lot. There's a lot of volume in this workout. So if you're new to the gym, maybe pick and choose some of these. You don't have to do all of them. But yeah, if you're a hardcore veteran, you try and get through this. It starts out with 5x10 cable curls, and then we get into the heavy work doing alternating dumbbell curls. This is kind of the meat and potatoes for biceps. I'm using a weight around 50 pounds here, trying to get 4 sets of 8. I believe Maria did around 20-25 pounds. And really the focus here is on moving a lot of weight. So the form only on this exercise in particular can be a little bit shakier, a little more rocking in momentum. And that's because if you do everything with perfect form, we tend to kind of understimulate the muscle. If you have one movement where you can kind of go a little harder at it, use a little momentum and really overload it, especially, controlling it on the way down and stuff after we've gotten it up, you're going to find that you get better growth from that. Now, I'm not saying that for all of them, just do it for one maybe where you go heavier on. Now we're moving into the isolation stuff, and that is my all-time favorite bicep movement, the reverse preacher curl dumbbell curl. Long name, but it's very, very easy to understand the results of this. You're basically locked in place here. Your arm is completely perpendicular to the ground in gravity. So all you can do to move that weight is squeeze your bicep. And when it can't squeeze anymore, you got to help it up. After that, we finished with a cable drag curl. Now this is different. I'm trying to keep my elbow back as I curl up. And you're going to feel this in that outer head. And then after I can no longer drag with my elbow behind me, then I let the elbow come forward as you see in these reps here. And that's just a little way to kind of nuance which head you're hitting of the bicep, because the bicep has 2 heads, an inner and an outer. All right, that was it for the bicep portion. Then we hopped right into triceps. Maria, who is a pro at these are tricep cable kick downs or push downs. Again here, using a good amount of weight, but not a ton. These cable movements at the beginning I like to use to kind of get some blood into the arm. I always find that my heavier working sets work a lot better if I have blood in the arm already. So 5x10 here, and then we move in to our heavier movement, which is going to be a dumbbell overhead French press. Now I use a heavier weight here, but again, unlike the bicep one, because it's overhead, I don't want to do any cheating or swinging or anything. I want to be very controlled with this. So it is heavy, it is an overload, but the risk for you to hurt your shoulders or your neck by going too heavy or too rambunctious with the form is high. So you don't want to choose a weight that's too heavy. You want to choose a weight that's really just right, but you're only going to be banging out a solid 8 reps with good form. And after that heavier portion, this is where we really light the triceps on fire. We're going to do a barbell skull crusher. Now Maria does them on the flat bench. I do them on the incline. Both ways work fine. It's whatever one you can feel more in your tricep for you personally. So I'd say try both. And then we superset it with a dumbbell skull crusher. What's nice about these is now each arm is working individually with the same load, so one arm can't overtake or help out the other. And we're holding the dumbbells at the very top of them to make it harder to squeeze them around. As you'll see on mine, I rotate a ton. So here again, like I said, incline. For me, this helps me feel it better. Notice I let the elbow dip back a little bit at the bottom, then I bring it forward and squeeze up. That's making sure that all heads of the tricep are engaged. And then after I finish that, we move into this dumbbell move. And you can see I'm holding the bottom of it and then squeezing and wrapping around all the way at the top. Camera doesn't quite catch all that, but you can see the grip is what's important. And that makes it harder to squeeze it at the top. Then to finish off, this is a bit of a more unique tricep movement. It's called the Titan press. The Titan, Mike O'Hearn himself, has come up with this one. I've been using it for a couple years now, and at first I didn't quite get it, but now that I've gotten used to it, I get a really good burn in my outer tricep with this. If you feel funny or you feel it in your shoulders, I would say just skip this one. But if you're looking to mix things up and you've been doing, triceps for years, this could be one to practice and learn. Yo, good morning, guys. What is up? 195.4, and actually my official low weigh-in, 194.8. I started to eat some stuff and forgot to do the camera part, so I put on a little bit extra. But let me show you my phone. I got this cool side-by-side comparison thing. It's been 6 weeks officially. I was counting around. I think I added in a week somewhere. So it's 6 weeks officially today, Sunday, end of week 6. I'm gonna show you guys what my 6-week progress is. I got 2 more weeks on this cut, and then I kind of go into a maintenance phase where I keep that for the summer. And then I might do an even more aggressive cut towards the very end of the summer, kind of get down really lean for some photos and stuff. But again, I don't want to be super lean the whole summer because it's not sustainable. So every day I track my weight and I take a picture. So as you can see here, March 25th, 200.6 pounds. Today, 198.4. And the difference, my dudes, is in the gut. We have gone from, I also got paler somehow. I think that's the lighting, but we have gone from power belly with a lot of love rolls to 6-pack, and the obliques are starting to come in. 6 pounds in 6 weeks is only a pound a week, but the point is not how much weight I'm losing, because I wasn't, so the focus for me was never how much weight I was losing, because I've always been like relatively fit, relatively in shape, and yeah, I get fluffier in the winter, but I'm by no means like obese or overweight really. I'm just got a little more cushioning, water and fat around the muscle bellies. So for me, it's how I look. And if I'm losing a ton of weight, that's probably actually a bad sign for me, because I'm gonna be losing a lot of the muscle with that weight if it's going off quickly. So a rate of 1 pound per week is perfect for me. If you're doing anything 2 pounds plus per week, you know you're losing muscle with that fat. Fat just doesn't burn off that fast unless you're taking something. And if you're trying to stay muscular and athletic and lean, then you have to be okay with a lower weight drop per week, and just track what your physique looks like. Because remember, if you're doing this because you want to look good for the summer, don't worry about the weight. No one is going to ask you, oh my gosh, how much are you? And you're like, I'm 190. And they're like, oh wow, I wish you were 185, guys. No one talks like that. Everyone's going to be like, wow, you look really good, man. And that's what we want. We want to look really good. We're trying to look good for the summer. So track your progress with pictures and your weight, and focus most on the pictures and how it looks and how your physique's coming in rather than the weight. All right, we're gonna have some shadows. It's natural lighting, but normal. This is just relaxed, as you can see. There's always gonna be curvature in your stomach when you're relaxed. Fat rolls coming down, but they're still there. And here's flexed. So I'm very happy with my chest, my shoulders, my arms. Core we're still working on. But the V taper is definitely coming in. And that's it, guys. Again, trying to get more abs, keeping upper body as big as possible, tightening the waist up. And yeah, it's really, I kind of have to, like right here, I still have my little bit, but it's not a handful anymore. It's definitely just like a pinch. And then around my stomach, yeah, I'm pulling the skin off the side. It's just little tiny patches, so it's really, really getting lean. So I'm excited to see where we go from here. All right, what's up, guys? So to end off this vlog, I figured I've been showing you only half of the equation to getting shredded, right? I've been showing you a lot of the gym stuff. So I want to show you how I prep some of my meals to eat on track for my goals. Now, I do flexible dieting, which means you kind of eat within your macros, whatever fits. But as I've been more and more serious throughout this cut, trying to track a little closer, I found personally that it's easier almost to put myself on a meal plan. So I found a couple of dishes that really, really work well for me, and I just eat them consistently. I am more robotic than most people, so I tend to find something I like and I will just stick with it, and I don't really need the variety. It's not something that I'm craving, but if you're someone who craves variety, you can obviously find 4 or 5 dishes. For me though, it's time efficient just to cook 1 dish at a time, make it for the whole week, and just eat that for fuel instead of flavor. But we like to make it taste good too, so I'm going to show you guys what we're cooking up today. Laid out here, we've got 4 sweet potatoes, which are gonna be our carb sources. And then I am going between a mix of green beans and a mix of broccoli florets. I use the frozen. There's pros and cons to using frozen, but at the end of the day, you're getting basically the same nutrients, so I wouldn't stress too much on whether you're using frozen or fresh. And then our main source is going to be regular chicken breasts. We're gonna cut these up into halves. Actually, probably use scissors and cut them up into chunks afterwards. And then we're gonna season them with a little bit of New Orleans Cajun seasoning. This is how I make my dishes differently. I love the macros in chicken, so instead of changing up the meat source, I change up what I flavor it in, and that's how I kind of make the meal different. All right, first batch of chicken covered. Grill's heating up. Sweet potatoes cooking. I'm gonna throw all the greens. I'm gonna go throw all the greens in the microwave, get them start cooking, and I will come back to you guys for plating to show you the portions. Mid-plating all of the stuff. Chicken is cooked, and we're just cutting it up, putting it in the Tupperwares. Got a big bowl of green beans all prepped. Sweet potatoes still cooking. Some of these will get sweet potatoes, some of them I leave blank, and I can pick a carb source that day at work if I want to get a bag of chips or something, just to mix things up as long as it's under 30 carbs and low fat. That way it keeps things fresh, especially when you're eating the same thing every day. So I know this is probably not super exciting, and for a lot of you guys, this is not how you would diet. For me though, it's very easy, it's very consistent, and this is how I do it. So if you're trying to lose weight, you can go a multitude of different ways with it. You can do the robotic, kind of eat the same thing every day situation that I do, or you can go very, very, very flexible. It doesn't matter what you're eating, it matters what's in it. So calories in, calories out. If you're eating more calories than you're burning, you're gonna get fat. If you're eating less calories than you're burning, you're gonna lose weight. That's what it is at the end of the day. So guys, I hope you enjoyed something. Hope you got a little something from this. Let me know if you want to see more of the non-working out stuff, and I'll try to include more of it into the other videos. Anyway guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that couples arm workout and the grocery haul and meal prepping. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.